Good morning, my front wheel skids. How are we? It's fucking early, mate. I was up at 3 this morning. Then I started fucking worrying because I was supposed to go on live with Lou yesterday, and I woke up when he phoned me, and then next thing I remember, it's 3 o'clock in the fucking morning. Mate, I just love having fucking bipolar. I was a bit zombified during the game, and I sat there this morning. I didn't know what to do with myself at 3 o'clock in the morning, so I thought, I know, I'll sit there and watch Lou. The only show worth watching. Hold on, let me get me cock call straight on my head. Just let me get me cock on my head straight, bro. Hey, lad. Can't have a bent cock on my head. And so I was sitting there watching Lou, and then I thought to myself, what would Lou tell me to do at this time in the morning? He'd say, have a fag, have a cup of tea. I'm not smoking, and I thought, my guts are aching, I'm putting on so much weight, I'm going out for a fucking walk, keep fit, boy. Get on the old fitness one. So I do beg your pardon, Lou. I'm struggling this month with bipolar, and I thought I'd come out and do a little extension talk on what he was talking about, because it was Simon who mentioned something on the YouTube video, and I listened and thought, do you know what? That man is completely right about what he said about the protest, because that's exactly what I was trying to think to myself. Is it going to do us any good, this protest against Crystal Palace? I mean, it's one of the first times we've got a fan base. I ain't going to go for, I was going to go for a walk down the fields there, but I thought, no, I ain't got waterproof trainers on, boy. Stay on the concrete, son. That's where you was fucking born. And it's like one of the first times we've had, well, I don't normally go this way. It's one of the first times we've had a fan base that have been together. Even when it comes down to all these other social media accounts, I say 3/4 of them looked like they was all excited for the game coming up. We know we ain't going to get anywhere in the league, and it was kind of nice just everyone being a bit chilled out, and we're in the UEFA, got a bit of a swag, you know what I mean? And then we've got the protest coming, and the only thing I can see the protest is going to do is divide people again, divide the fan base. I don't think I'm the only one feeling like this. I think there's an awful lot of people who think that maybe just postpone it, maybe just get behind the team for the next couple of weeks. You know, it's nice to get behind your team, and we've not done it for ages, have we? None of us together. Everyone's been divided, everyone's been opinionated, everyone's been obnoxious to each other, especially on social media. We've all been obnoxious to one another. Cut across the grass, don't want to walk past people, man. I fucking hate people today, to be honest with you. And I just feel to myself that it's futile, really, with this levy crap at the minute. he don't listen. He's never going to listen. He's a lot unto himself. And at the same time, we're blaming him for recruitment when most of the time the recruitment hasn't been his fault. I mean, that's my take on it all. We should enjoy. Fuck me, why'd I pick an hill to walk up? And the Turkish bruv. Mate. Johnny fucked on camera. I've only just come at me ass. 6 minutes it lasted. We'll push on. See if we can get to a bit of flat ground without me shitting myself. Now, what do you lot think about the protest then? Is it futile? Should they postpone them? Especially at this stage. We're actually in a cup. We're in a cup, boy. And Johnny's fucked. I'm not even supposed to be walking, to be honest with you. My back's been playing up so bad. And I just can't seem to get my legs moving properly. There's a bench there. I walked past the bench, a fat cunt. Oh, mate. I enjoyed the UEFA Cup game. I still call it UEFA. It'll always be UEFA to me. 1984 was the last time we see. Sound like that geezer out of fucking Malcolm in the Middle in the wheelchair, bruv. Let me get a breath, eh? Hold on. That'll take the cock off my head, bruv. Feeling a bit sweaty. 84 was the last time that we won this cup. And we've got to win it again this year, haven't we? Otherwise, it's going to be one of our worst seasons for donkey's years. I think 77, we lost 21 games. And 2025, bro, nearly 50 years later, and we're going to be in the same predicament, but with a brand new stadium and a lovely shiny kit. Mate, should Ange stay if he wins this? Do you know what? If he wins this, I think he should be given free rein for at least half the season to prove that he can actually do it. He seemed to be learning, didn't he, in the last few games now. Well, beg your pardon, in the last game, a couple of Euro games, he's been learning. We look pretty strong with them. Romero and VDV in the middle, didn't we? It was nice to see. Is Romero going to stay? I'm only answering these questions, what I'm remembering from Lou's video. Is Romero going to go if we win? I don't think he'll go, to be honest with you. The money they're offering ain't what we're used to be honest with you, for a world class. I mean, he is a world class player like that. Probably get loads of people saying he ain't world class. He is world class, bro. He's got a World Cup, bro. That makes you world class in my fucking books. I'm old school. Not none of this new FIFA football generation, to be honest with you. And that's what I can't stand about YouTube, to be honest with you. We've got a load of kids who's played FIFA with YouTube channels. They don't know nothing about Spurs today. They don't even go into the history of it or anything else. They are like, that's what I said in one of my videos ages ago. You've been a Spurs supporter as long as you've been on YouTube, bruv. Or, you know, I was a Spurs supporter 5 years on my bollocks. Don't make me any better of a supporter, but it means we've followed the culture of the club all along the way. That's what it does mean. And the mentality. A lot of these kids ain't followed. Even if you're born 10 years later than me, you ain't grown up in the mentality or the culture of the old Tottenham ways, to be honest with you. So that narrows down a lot of content creators who haven't followed Spurs from when we did. Me, Lou, Simon, Dan, Adrian, his mate on the Adrian show. There's a lot of us that are quite older on YouTube. Jose, Jim, you know, and you can see the difference. You can actually see the difference in us. We are indigenous to Tottenham. We are the old-fashioned youth army, and before us there was the Shelf. Maybe I was 10 years older than us, 15 years older than us, and before that there was the proper Spurs supporters from donkey's years who had supported them through the 60s, 70s, 50s, you know. All different breeds, but up until a certain date, I think that we've got a different outlook on Spurs, completely different outlook on Spurs. I know for a fact a lot of people of my age don't give a monkeys about leaving. Just for one reason, that in years to come, we'll still have a Spurs. Our kids will still have a Spurs. Our grandkids will still have a Spurs. How do we know that our grandkids are going to be Spurs supporters? Well, told you, we're a different breed. It's inbred into us that we're Tottenham. Mate, even though I grew up from 0 to about 3 as a West Ham supporter, and I remember my mum still buying me West Ham shorts even though I had a Tottenham top and I was a Tottenham fan. I had my uncle buying me Tottenham books and Tottenham memorabilia. And I had my Uncle Harry getting me Tottenham memorabilia, and my mum keep trying to ply me with a bit of West Ham every now and again, even to the point of pair of shorts. There's a new set of pyjamas there, and it's like, yeah, oh, I ain't going to wear them, am I? You know what I mean? It's quite funny growing up in a West Ham family. Or predominantly West Ham, should I say. Anyways, what else did Lou talk about? Is Andrew going to stay? Should he be let stayed? Did we go through that? He should stay. Given the extra games, blah, blah, blah. Try not to be an echo chamber, because as you noticed, YouTube's gone a bit like an echo chamber. For all of you that don't know what an echo chamber is, it's like the same narrative and the same agenda being spouted the same time, the same programs, time after time, like an echo. And they all parrot each other. And the reason why they parrot each other is because there's two reasons. They don't know what else to talk about. There might be three reasons. They don't know what else to talk about. Uncreative. And they've got an agenda. The agenda for YouTube, I tell you now straight, is, without causing offence to anyone, is the more they drama and clickbait, the more views they get on their channels. That's as simple as that. The narratives and the divides have been created amongst social media since time begot. Even before the football channels, no one wants you to do well because everyone wants themselves to do well. At the same time, is the protest movement dividing people on social media? Well, yeah, it has. That's divided people on social media. I've seen a guy off a big channel berate an older guy, and I was in the middle of it on a YouTube debate once, and I said to him, you can't tell someone else how to support their Spurs. You just can't. And from that moment onwards, my face didn't fit in to the crowd, did it? My face didn't fit. From that moment on, I knew there's a difference between Spurs supporters, and it may be a generational thing, or is it I just can't see my Spurs brother get berated. It's a mixture of both. I couldn't let someone that I respect immensely get berated by someone who is an echo chamber for drama and protest movement online. Berate another person. Don't care who they are. I don't care if I cut my nose off to spite my face because of YouTube. I don't care. But the people in question was I don't know whether you watched it on Tottenham Diehards, was Brian Daigle and Adrian, when Brian was getting frustrated towards Adrian, and I sort of said, you can have a look back on the video if you want to go. I don't know which video it was, but I was getting agitated and pissed off at the way that he was talking to Adrian, and not having that. Yeah, I grew up where you respect your uncles and aunts. Uncle Adrian, give him his due, mate. He needs respect. I think he's gained his respect for all the times he's stood cold wind and rain at White Hart Lane, and for the simple point, he's a fellow human. We respect these people. We don't argue with them. Even if you feel like arguing with them, you bite your tongue. You bite your fucking tongue hard, especially if you don't agree with it, and then you don't even say nothing. You just say, yeah, okay. You don't say, I disagree, blah, 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 and get yourself et up. There's nothing to get et up about. It's called respect. You don't see a lot of that on YouTube. So I put a full stop on that bit because people think I'm talking about them then, why wouldn't they? But there's not a lot of respect on YouTube, is there? I mean, let's face it, look at the last 18 months being on YouTube. There's not a lot of respect. There's not a lot of nicey. Everyone wants to jump on everyone's fucking shoulders, get their head above water. And the brotherhood of being a Spurs fan ain't there, is it? It's not there one bit. And it's a shame that this generation hasn't got that. You know what I mean? Because see, this is a kind of weird thing. I'm in the middle of Kent. If another Spurs fan says to me, "Oi, you know," because they see me sticker on my car, or see me top, or see me hat, then I'll stop and we'll have a conversation. When I lived in London, totally different. The home of Tottenham, and it was totally different. Two Spurs people can walk past the other side of the road and just look at each other. You know, that's life, isn't it? That's generational. Even when I was a kid and I was wearing a Spurs top, I walked past someone with a Spurs top on the other side of the road. Could be in Hackney, Stokey, Oxton, Dalston, Spitalfields. We'd stop. Two little kids would have a conversation, even if those were with our mums and dads. You know, we'd wave at each other, give each other the nod. You ain't got that. You ain't got that no more in London at all. Few and far between if you have. So I do think it's a bit of a generational thing with Spurs fans. Yeah, but as I was getting back to, there's no respect on YouTube. Even I found it really weird the other day when I tried to make conversation with someone and the conversation weren't there. You know, just because they've obviously lost respect for myself. I think it's due to YouTube manipulating people, or content creators manipulating people into their way of thinking. I'm not saying these people haven't got a mind of their own or anything else like that, but I'm saying you can be, even at the older generation, can be manipulated by certain factions of YouTube to make themselves sound better than the other one, why you don't want to talk to that one. And to be honest with you, I find that part of YouTube a fucking joke. A number of people used to talk to me until I started doing videos. No doubt it's because of the manipulation and the agendas that other people have got within YouTube. You make friends with one person and all of a sudden the other person don't like it. It's like, what's the analogy? It's like you got when someone tells you, oh, when you were a kid, because you're playing with so-and-so, we're not going to play with your attitude. And that's down to lack of respect and no moral culture, no moral fibre, is there? You know what I mean, in these people. They're very thin-skinned. And I've noticed that with being friends with Paul, the Hotspur hippie. I've never told anyone you can't be friends with so-and-so. But I've had a few content creators try and phone me up and test the water with certain questions, fishing questions, and do you know what? I ain't playing no fucking games on YouTube. I said to you years ago, got no airs and graces, got my heart on my sleeve. And I couldn't give a fuck. If I'm friends with someone, you don't like it, That's your problem, not mine. Oh well, going down Muggers Alley again. Fuck me. With my phone out on display. Let me take my sunglasses off, because if I have to headbutt some cunt, I ain't breaking me Ray-Bans, bro. That's for fucking sure. Being streetwise. Funny thing moving to Kent is your kids ain't streetwise. You know what I mean? Am I being streetwise holding my phone? Yeah, I've got one last good headbutt in me, that's for fucking sure. And there's a brick on the floor there, so I can always run back and get the brick. Anyway, what was we talking about? Respect and people on YouTube, just having a bit of a cajole with you while having a walk, looking at hearing the birdies. Mind you, my hand's freezing holding this phone. I'll have to get myself one of those action cams and a mobility scooter, to be honest with you, because I can feel my back clicking. I can feel my vertebrae banging on each other. And mind you, I'm looking forward to a nice bowl of porridge and a cup of tea. And to go on my vape. Yeah, that YouTube, it's not very good for friendships and that. Mind you, I thank the Lord Jesus for the friendships I've made on YouTube, because I've sort of been blessed with lovely people. Not many, but I've been blessed. I've made some really good friendships that I know that's going to last. Not like these content creator friendships that are just flash in the pan and they're only your friend because they want a little bit of the action, or they wanted someone with a London accent on their show, because mind you, you don't get a lot of proper London accents on shows no more, do you? I think it's only me and a proper London accent. Who's that then? Me and Cookie. You know, Cookie off the Two Marks. I think we're the only ones that got the London accent and kind of still got it. I don't see many other people with proper Cockney accent. As I said though in one of my other videos, I did get told ages ago, because I come from Bethnal Green, what am I doing supporting Tottenham? Oh, fuck me, mate. I walked into a bunch of yids the other day in Kent and they cornered me because I had my Tottenham sticker and my Tottenham sock on. They started talking to me and said to me, where do I come from? I went Bethnal Green. They went, call your proper yid. That was quite nice. That was quite nice. But yeah, I'm sure a lot of these YouTubers only talk to you because of the attitude. But see, the thing is, a lot of us who've got a free, open mind don't feed into this narrative and this constant echo chamber of YouTube, where they're all, as my wife calls it, rubbing each other's prostates. And it is true when you watch it all. I was going to do a Johnny Reviews the other day, and there's no point, because every channel is basically the same now, even down to the thing that they've got the same moderators. They're all the same. So there's just like an echo chamber of one another, with no one's got any production values. It's just the same old. It's got down to the point now where all I can watch, and this will offend the people who I talk to, but the only people I can watch now are Hotspur EP, Lou's channel, And I've not even really been on Lou's channel because I said to Lou the other week, I really miss your little videos that you do. And to be honest with you, I really enjoyed Lou's channel today with just Lou and Simon, minus our pal Dan, but I really enjoyed watching it. I find YouTube hard on a live. I don't know whether it's the bipolar, the ADHD, or keeping I've got a big problem with stammering lately and stuttering. I've always stuttered and stammered, and I've got a big problem with it lately. Since giving up, sounds strange, but since giving up smoking pot, my brain's got a bit more quicker, and maybe the pot was helping with the stammer. I don't know. It might have been. And I sit there sometimes, and even going down to videos, sometimes you see me saying, oh, Johnny 9 takes, Johnny 10 takes. Sometimes it's because of my stammer. No sympathy, I'm just telling you straight. It's my problem. I've got to overcome it. And yeah, that's why you see quite a bit of Johnny 9 takes, Johnny 10 takes. I'm not as eloquent on live as I am on my own videos, because I'm slowly thinking what to say and thinking what I say before I open my fucking mouth. Mind you, I've never fucking had a problem with saying fucking or bollocks. Yeah, proper Cockney blood there, eh? Now, Bertie Swallocks. Anyway, we've done 32 minutes. No one's going to watch this long anyway, because analytics said no one watches this long. If you watch this long and you are a subscriber, give us a shout underneath and a like and a little comment underneath to say I was balls deep. Just put the words balls deep into the comments section. Thanks for watching. Unconditional love to you all. I hope I've not offended anyone. I didn't mean to offend no one this early in the morning, but people do seem to get offended on YouTube very easily, with especially when you just talk straight. Have a lovely day. It's going to be a nice one today. I'm sweating my nuts off. I've done about 2.5 miles. I'm ready for bed, and it's probably 6 o'clock in the morning by now. Be good, and tell me what you think in the comments about the protest, and should they postpone it? Do you think it's the right thing? Is it futile? Do you agree with it? Have a good one. Unconditional love, and God bless. Jesus loves you.